Good evening. I am the narrator, and welcome to my parlor. Tonight's topic is the Black Stick Men. The stick men are new. Best I can tell, they were first described in the early 2010s. At least that is when I first read of them. I can't find any earlier reports. It seemed at the time they were being pushed as the next big paranormal thing, just as shadow people were in the 2000s. But this didn't happen, and they're still marginal, though their stock may rise in the future. For those who haven't heard, they're as described, black stick figures just like those on walk and bathroom signs. They're described as average height to very tall. They're seen both in and outdoors, in homes and in public, usually at night. Mostly they just walk on past. Reactions vary from terror to bewilderment and confusion. In most ways, they're not unique. Like shadow people and BEKs, they are black. They're seen mainly at night and only for moments at a time. Like shadow people, they're blacker than black. That is, they stand out in the surrounding darkness. They often seem malevolent, though this may only be the percipient's impression. They're identified as male, or at least lack feminine features. Like the Hat Man, their appearance seems to reflect common iconography. In his case, illustrations from Detective Comics. In theirs, signs. I doubt the inverse. Maybe they're not copying signs. Maybe the similarity is incidental and we interpret them as such. Honestly, there's little to say of them. They seem the least studied and least discussed type of entity, maybe as they are new. Paranormal entities are growing redundant. They share many features and do many of the same things, like variations on the same template. That said, they differ just enough I think they're different things, and to keep my interest. The stickmen are unique in that they're two-dimensional. That is, they're flat. They don't expand into space, just like their namesakes. Maybe they do intend to look like signs. As such, they can sometimes be seen from some angles and not others. Imagine seeing one only when it turns. It would seem to have appeared from nowhere. Their movements are often described as disjointed, herky-jerky. This is unnerving as it is so unlike how we move. An electrical field is often seen around them, which may again be electromagnetic. Aggression, agitation, tiredness, or dizziness are felt around them. This could be deliberate or merely a side effect of their presence. Maybe it relates to the electrical field, in which case it could be studied scientifically. Best I know, all these traits are unique to them. Sometimes when they realize they've been seen, they stop and step back as if in retreat. Maybe their intentions are malign and they aren't as powerful as they seem, as they are assumed. Or maybe they're not, and simply fear us. But why? We've no designs for them. We're no threat to them. Or maybe we are or could be if we please. Maybe they know more than we do. Maybe we're more powerful in the paranormal than we think. Or maybe just those who've seen them do this. When cornered, they're said to flail their limbs, as if to confuse us so they can escape. Truly powerful entities wouldn't have to. Then again, only some have been so described. Maybe individuals vary, and some are more powerful or confident. There's a brief video online of a purported stickman moving outside either an office or apartment building. If you're familiar with the topic, you've probably seen it. Maybe it is. As with all such footage, it's debatable. The video is from Russia, and I read it's a confirmed hoax. Again, maybe. Sometimes the percipient sees them when tired or tensed. Skeptics would claim they're just hallucinations. But why would multiple people in the same state hallucinate the same thing? Maybe they are, or maybe those states allows us to see them. Allows one to see them. Then again, they don't seem to appear on purpose. It would be interesting to see if emotional states can expand perception. Naturally, I have questions. Why the varying height? Maybe some are simply taller than others. Maybe they're all the same height and can change it. If so, I wonder, with how much effort, if it tires them and they have to rest after. I think one of the reasons these things are so unnerving is their lack of definition. If we can't see eyes and faces, we can't see emotions, if they even have them. They don't speak to us, so they don't tell us. Maybe this is deliberate, and they're being elusive on purpose. Maybe their modes of thought and communication are beyond us. That's one reason I think shadow people are so unnerving, especially the Hat Man. Believe it or not, the stories where his face is seen and where he speaks scare me less. They have less uncanny valley. Maybe, as with shadow people, the stick figure isn't their full form. Maybe that's just how we perceive them, either because they can't fully manifest, or our vision is so limited. Maybe we'll learn more as time goes on. Thus ends this video. I wish I had more information and speculation. As always, if you've seen a stickman or have insights or theories or both, feel free to email me at tparish1@new.rr.com.